What it do, guys? Manjoume here, and today we're checking out Legendary Heroes of Asgard. On the front of the box, we have Thor and other characters who I'm honestly, that might be Valkyrie, but I'm really not too familiar with the Thor mythos. On the side, we have Thor and another character, still not too sure who it is. On the other side, we have the rest of the characters. Gifted warriors and fierce fighters, Asgardians, the peacekeepers throughout the 9 realms. When Asgardians join together and use their powerful artifacts, their true power is revealed. In this expansion to Legendary, you can find Thor's oldest friends, closest allies, and siblings from this celestial race. This set includes all new card type Villainous Weapons. Villains and masterminds can become more powerful when they capture these ancient weapons. Come and journey with the mightiest heroes and villains of all of Asgard. The Heroes of Asgard expansion includes the following: 100 playable cards, 5 heroes, 2 new masterminds and villain groups, and a rule sheet. Of course, it requires the core set to play. See the rule sheet. It is a blue, light blue. Pretty cool. We have Heroes of Asgard, a new team. Pretty cool. Worthy. Many Marvel stories involve Thor and proving whether they are worthy of wielding Asgard's mightiest weapons like Mjolnir or Stormbreaker. This is represented in the new worthy keyword. You are worthy if you have a hero that costs 5 or more. Artifacts. There's a lot here. If you want to pause it to read up on that, we'll pretty much just learn about it as we play. Thrown artifacts, because you can throw Mjolnir, so, that makes sense. To throw a thrown artifact, put it in the bottom of your deck and use its listed ability. Pretty cool. Villainous Weapons. I pretty much only read the bold one. The weapon is captured by the villain in the city that's closest to the villain deck. If there is no villain in the city, then KO the weapon instead. When a villain with any number of villainous weapons escapes the city, the mastermind captures all those weapons, getting their attack bonuses. When you fight a villain or mastermind holding any number of weapons, put all those weapons into your discard pile as artifacts. Pretty cool. You never get a weapons printed attack bonus when you play the artifact or control it. Only villains and masterminds get that attack bonus. You only get their abilities. Well, alright. And they're considered 0 cost and have no color or hero class. So then you have Conqueror. If they have Bridge Conqueror 3, they get +3 attack while any villain is on the bridge. I think we have seen that in the Marvel MCU set. So that's pretty cool. See Thor himself, which I think is pretty interesting because we do have Thor already. We did already have Thor represented in the core set, although he was a Avenger rather than being, well, here. So here is the Heroes of Asgard Test of Virtue Thor. If you're worthy, get +2 attack. So that's pretty cool. Divine Lightning Thor. +1 attack for each other card you played. That makes you worthy. That's pretty neat. I'm going to guess that every card here is going to be a Hero of Asgard, being the Heroes of Asgard set. That makes sense. Mjolnir Thor. You cannot throw Mjolnir unless you are worthy. Throw an artifact. When you throw this, you get +3 attack. Then you get +1 attack for each blue card you played this turn. That's going to be crazy good. As for the rare, we have Royal Decree Thor. 8 cost, 5 attack. If you played a Heroes of Asgard card before, each player who is worthy draws a card. Each villain who isn't at least 5 victory points get -1 attack this turn. And it's nice to see a more traditional sort of Asgardian Thor rather than just the Avenger one that we got in the core set. Hope of Corbinites Beta Ray Bill. So that's cool. I think he actually has Stormbreaker. Wow, okay. To play this card, you must discard a card, then you're worthy, draw a card. So this could be good if you're worthy. And you know what? That low cost, though, not bad. Bioengineered Cyborg, Beta Ray Bill. You may discard a card, and if you do, draw a card. You know what? That's also pretty good. Get rid of cards that don't help you, and then hopefully get one that does. Stormbreaker, there it is. You cannot throw a Stormbreaker unless you are worthy. So we're getting a lot of that term worthy. So we're going to have to make sure we play accordingly. As for the rare, we have the Warship Scuttlebutt Beta Ray Bill. 8 cost, 4 attack, you may discard a card. Then count the number of cards discarded from your hand this turn. Draw that many cards. I mean, since some of his cards let you draw cards after having discarded, you'll end up with a good amount of cards in your hand. Dragon Fang Valkyrie. Pretty cool. Flying Stallion Valkyrie. Oh, she has Conqueror. I have not seen a hero with the term Conqueror before, so that's pretty cool. Usher to Valhalla Valkyrie. And for the rare, Ride of the Valkyries Valkyrie. 7 cost, 4+ attack. Streets Conqueror 1. If you played a yellow card prior, you get +1 attack for every 4 heroes in the KO pile. Could be strong. We'll see how that goes. Dimensional Blade Lady Sif. Pretty cool. More yellow cards. I really like that because honestly I don't have that many. Weapons Master Lady Sif. Winged Helm Lady Sif. And for the rare, Golden Apples of Idun Lady Sif. 7 cost, thrown artifact. When you throw this, you get +4 attack and you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Get rid of wounds. That seems like a good idea. Fandral the Dashing, the 3 warriors. Pretty cool that they're represented in some way. Okay, so he's got... Oh, he's got 5 cards. Hogan the Grim, the warriors 3. He's got another 5. Still pretty cool. Volstreg the Valiant. I think he only gets 3. Yeah. Is there rare like a combined one? Yes, it is. The 3 stand as 1. The Warriors 3. Cost 8. 4 attack. If you played at least 3 other non-gray heroes with different card names this turn, you get +3 attack. That's pretty good. And if you played a Heroes of Asgard card before that, Streets Conqueror 3. Wow, that can get pretty strong. For the first villain group, we have the Dark Council. Ulik the Troll. Cinder the Fire Giant Queen. Lufe, father of Loki. Wow. Only have one of him, must be strong. The Mangog. Then we have the weapons of the Dark Council. Jarnborg, first axe of Thor. Wow. The Casket of Ancient Winters. Next villain group, we have Omens of Ragnarok. Scourge the Executioner. The Fenris Wolf. Surtur, Fire Giant King. Wow, that's cool. There's only one because he's that powerful. Jurmagangd, the world-serpent. Wow, what a name. And wow, he's got Conquer for everything, so that's going to be really tough. Villainous Weapons, the hel-crown. The Eternal Flame. Our first mastermind is Malekith the Accursed. He always leads the Dark Council. Master Strike Malekith captures a villainous weapon from the city or from any player's control or discard pile. Then this Master Strike enters a city as a villainous weapon called Dark Spear that gives +2 attack. When you gain Dark Spear, it becomes a thrown artifact that gives +2 attack when thrown. Daggers of Living Abyss. The Hunting Horn of Fairy. Black Hammer of the Accursed. And Vulnerable to Cold Iron. The more recognizable of the masterminds is Hela, Goddess of Death, who is Bridge Conqueror 5, Streets Conqueror 5. That is ridiculously strong. Always leads Omens of Ragnarok. Master Strike. This strike enters the city as a 5 attack Army of the Dead villain worth 3 victory points. Then choose a villain worth 3 victory points or more from your victory pile, including an Army of the Dead, to enter the city. If you do not have any, each player gains a wound, 10+ attack. Crazy strong. Hela's Cloak, the Night Sword, Seas Bifrost, the Rainbow Bridge, Naglfar, Longship of Fingernails. Asgardian Test of Worth, 11 twists, twist 1 to 7. Each player who is not worthy discards a card, and then, if at least half the players, round up, are not worthy, put this twist next to the scheme as a moral failing. Twist 8 to 11, put this twist next to the scheme as a moral failing, so there's no chance of getting out of it, it just is. Evil wins when there are 5 moral failings. I'm gonna have to wait to see which one to put this in, because I'm not too sure. War of the Frost Giants. 9 twist, twist 1 to 7. This twist enters the city as a frost giant invader villain worth 6 victory points with 6 attack, and the ability, if you are not worthy, it gets +4 attack. Twist 8 to 9, same effect. Then a frost giant invader from each victory pile enters the city. Evil wins when there are 5 giant invaders in the city and or escape pile. Okay, since the father of Loki was in the Dark Council, I'm going to go ahead and put the War of the Frost Giants in this pile. The Dark World of Vartalfhelm. 10 twists. Put this twist next to the city space or HQ space that doesn't already have one as Eternal Darkness. Special rules. Villains in the city spaces with Eternal Darkness get a +1 attack. To recruit a hero in the city space with Eternal Darkness, you must pay an extra 1 star. Evil wins when all city spaces or all HQ spaces are covered in Eternal Darkness. I'm going to say Hela. Not too sure, but I'm going to say her. Next, we have Ragnarok, Twilight of the Gods. 11 twists. This is going to be a lot. Choose a villain from your victory pile worth at least 2 victory points to enter the city. Then, if the total attack of villains in the city are at least as high as the villain guardian attack listed below, put the twist next to the scheme as Guardian Defeated. Twist 1, Balder, 11 attack. 2, Odin, 24 attack. 3, Vidar, 19 attack. Twist 4, Tyr, 16 attack. Twist 5, Heimdall, 12 attack. Twist 6, Frey, 7 attack. Twist 7, Frigga, 8 attack. 8 to 11, Warriors of Valhalla, 6 attack. When there are 5 guardians defeated, you lose the game and villain wins. Since it is Ragnarok, I know that is Hela. So I'm going to go ahead and put Asgardian Test of Worth under Malekith, and that's how we're going to play that out. What do you guys think would be a better mixture of the schemes and masterminds? What was your favorite hero, villain group, mastermind, scheme, or even artifact? Well guys, that's it for Legendary Heroes of Asgard. If you want to stay up to date on my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out links in the description below, like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining. That's all for now guys. Manjoume out.